Hey guys, it is Dark Dom Dom, and we're going to be playing the original ps1 version to Medieval. I know it's been a while since I've recorded my live stream, which I will be going back to Raging Bites so we can finish that up, and I can start live streaming another game. I thought about live streaming the remake of Dead Rising, and we can live stream that journey. The reason why I picked Medieval for this one was because we live streamed the remake, the remaster, which was a very good remaster. I know PSP, I have a way to record the PSP version, and I know the PSP version was not a very well liked remake, but it was still a remaster. It was a whole different idea altogether. It was more cartoony and everything, and I think that's why people hated it. So, yeah, with that said, enjoy this one. I will be back recording my my Raging Bites. I just haven't had the time. I've been very busy. I've got kids, I've got work, you know how that goes. But back to Medieval. I love the Medieval games. The second one was the coolest one to me. I know people say it's the worst one, and I think, honestly, if you think about it, I thought it was pretty good. A gangster steals a Xerox scepter and turns basically into a monster himself. I mean, that's pretty cool. And even fighting Jack the Ripper, that was my favorite fight of the game. The first game will always be the first game I ever played on PlayStation. I spent a lot of my time playing N64, and I was bored because I basically beat all my N64 games, and my uncle says, yeah, well, why don't you try to beat this? So, this was a challenge for me. I kept replaying levels until I got all the chalices and everything. I not once ever forgot a chalice. But when I did the live stream, I did unlock the first game. See, so here's the thing. So I'm playing the original game, but for some reason PS5, PlayStation is allowing you to have some of your PlayStation library on your digitally. So I not only have the original game unlocked on the remaster, but I have the PSP version downloaded to my PS5, and I also have the PlayStation version downloaded to my PS5. So I'm a big Medieval fan. If I want to revisit the remaster, or if I want to play the original, so yeah. And I think PlayStation's doing pretty good. PlayStation, if you're watching this video, please make Breath of Fire 4 backwards compatible, because I loved playing that on my PS3, and I would love to live stream it for this lovely audience. I will have a special Halloween live stream. I have not decided what that Halloween live stream will consist of. But it will be a horror game, or what I'm thinking, it's going to be a surprise. So I can't really divulge what I'm thinking at the moment. But it will be horror themed, and it will be Halloweeny. So, with that said, let's enjoy this playthrough of Medieval. We're not going to get too far today, because I'm ready for it. So we're gonna make it as far as we can. I think this weekend I'll be live streaming and recording videos for this. So stay tuned and watch. I enjoy filming on YouTube. I know people probably think, oh, you don't have a standard schedule. I never had a standard schedule. I am autistic and ADHD. I thought I had one figured out, but then I went to a different job.
It has risen again.
I had some lifestyle changes. And it just was, I can't record all the time. But I've found some YouTubers that do really well, and they don't have equipment like what the big streamers do and everything, and they do their talent well. But with that said, I just want you guys to know that I still want to record for you, and I still want to show you what I can do gaming-wise.
And live up to the legend.
Fate has given it a second chance. I like how these gargoyles are just smartasses towards Dan. It has awoken. Wrong button. See, I've always noticed that. You can splash in the little puddle in the mausoleum, but you can't go on big bodies of water. Okay. Now off to the cemetery. The graveyard. But yeah, catch my playthrough of Medieval ps1, and then we'll rig up something so you can see me play the second one, because the second one, like I said, is my favorite one. I'm not saying this is a bad one. This one was pretty cool. The second one, just for some reason, I think it's because the whole, I'm fascinated with Jack the Ripper. You know, he's still at large and everything. They never figured out who he was. There's just something about that. And I always wanted to be like a crime scene investigator. Not because I'm morbid or anything, but because, you know, hey, that just interests me. And I know how it sounds. It sounds really damn morbid. But, I'm gonna put a warning label on this too, for the kiddies. There is some slight language being used, parents. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta open it up. Like I said, never leave without the chalice. This chalice right quick before we leave the level. Now I can go grab the chalice. So Fortescue, it is me, Kenny Tim. I shot Zedrock's best man in the eye with my arrow. One clean shot. Oh, not that there's anything funny about shooting anyone in the eye, sir. I always like the voices out of the Hall of Heroes characters, because some of them go from a little British accent to Fortescue, you Nimrod, numbskull, you have brain rot. As you can tell, I'm a fan of this game. That is one game I wish would have got a trilogy. I think the second one kind of did floppy, so I think what PlayStation was thinking, and it might not be true. Again, it's just a theory. It's a fan theory. I think what was going to happen was the PSP was going to be a third one, but then they're like, oh, we did really crappy with the second one, even though I thought it was pretty good. Why don't we do like a redoing, and then we'll redo the second one as well, and call it something else? Well, that never came into fruition because the third one, the PSP port didn't even do any better. Too cartoony. I thought it was kind of whimsical and fun, to be honest with you, and then you did a lot of interactions with death. You did a lot more interactions with death than you did in the first game.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
An arm wrestling? Weapon.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well?
I always loved this game.
How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it in the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Carter. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
I feel like he had a thing for Captain Fortescue. But anyway. I liked how in the remaster that they had all your chalices just sitting at the table. And you got that one big chalice. That was kind of dope. They put a lot of work in the remaster, which was really cool. And then they added the soul thing, and then PlayStation version after you beat the soul challenge and everything. And that took some time. I'll be honest with that one. That took a lot of time. But it was fun to do. There was like 13 episodes of that. 13 live streams. So I think today we're just gonna go up to Cemetery Hill and call it good for today, since I gotta work, and then hopefully tomorrow I can get some recording done. But keep an eye out for the live stream of Raging Bites this weekend. I don't think I got that much left. I got the police station and the shopping mall. And then after the shopping mall is that secret base with the zombies. So I'm gonna do a blind playthrough. And that might be my Halloween special, to be honest with you. There is one game I haven't played yet, but I'm not going to reveal it if that's the video I'm going to do. A lot of these games I've played were games from my childhood and everything, so... Yes. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Does that work? There's a method to my madness for coming over here. It's so I can get the next chalice. Can't wait till I get the hammer. Play this game enough, you know where all the chalices are. That was my favorite thing about this game. Was, yes, it was a collectible. Yes, it had gothic elements. Yes, you play as the skeleton as a hero, which is pretty friggin' awesome. Oops. That doesn't normally happen. Get knocked off the edge. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to fill that bottle, but it ain't gonna take me long to fill it either, so... I think there's a rejuvenation thing up here, too. Yeah, there is. Now I like the return to the cemetery boss fight because like it's 2 shadow wolves. I do have time to show one more little secret.
It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the hall
That
of
everybody
heroes.
probably knows.
See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self? When it has turned solid, a true hero.
Sorry, guys.
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than an army of the evil dead to throw your
Alright,
strides.
I think I get
And
gold the
something
second
that happened
time
on the quest.
around.
I give it to you
from
freely, though I have
Kennington.
no idea what it is.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not gold. It's an extra life bottle. And the cool secret that I remember that probably everybody knows. Well, at least you should if you play the game if you're a completionist. I'm a completionist. And I've always played my games to 100%. But if you go back to Dan's crypt, there's a fake wall. But I believe it's like treasure and stuff behind it, if I remember correctly. And it has an extra life bottle too. And it comes in handy. Very well, sir. And just like that, we got an achievement too. I haven't really played the PlayStation, the PlayStation version. I've always played it off the remaster until one day I found Medieval for free, and I was like, maybe it's because I have it on my PS3. Same thing with Wild Arms 1 and 2. I had 4 on the PS4. I mean, not 4. Wild Arms 3. I had 1, 2 on the PlayStation 3, and then I had 3 on the PS4, and then I have some of my PS4 game downloads on here too. So, well, with that said, keep calm, game on, gaming is life, and I will catch you guys in my next